is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Cowboys will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cyclones offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
A strike downfield. Speeding down the left side. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Iowa State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
The option look. He'll pitch it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you can tell, QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Cyclones! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit.
Turning it on! Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Hit on the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 40. Downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
He'll pitch it. Makes it past the marker. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. The Cowboys in the hurry up. They'll run the option. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. He'll ride his man on the option. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They had to stand by and watch that scoring margin. Now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Snags a quick pass on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Hurley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Fires to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Throws it back. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Wyoming. A great catch and run for 6.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Man, that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near him, and the quarterback somehow overthrew him.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. Running free. Touchdown, Iowa State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UTSA. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Sets up the screen. What a cut. Now he's loose. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. The play-action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Landry. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has has the lead. How about the offense both teams put on display in this first quarter? Huge early numbers. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot.
Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Now on the option. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so...
Iowa State sending the offense back out. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of 1st down yardage. 4th down is coming. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Whitted. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like it.
And the ball, disastrous play. Defense has it. Defense is backed up against the wall. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Hurley. Touchdown, Cyclones! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Here comes the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The pitch. Got enough for the first. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run. And
oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Cowboys line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Touchdown, Cowboys! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
this guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got the quick completion. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Leaves it with the back. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Etienne. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. To the ground with the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Now the play fake. Dances away to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. It back. Here comes the heat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. He'll start this drive firing. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half. There he goes! A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get
right down the boulevard. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Gonna run it. It's Etienne. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Wyoming! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by just 2 over Temple. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on. Turning it on! Tackle. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. On the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Up-tempo for the offense.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job.
And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
The Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They'll run the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. On the option. Now the pitch. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got it and still on his feet. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Cowboys had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got his man on the outside. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Lemon. Stopped just inside the 25, will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against it.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ear.
Throws toward the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It's not the end of the world. Bear with me. There is nothing worse than watching wide receivers run those little under routes, and I throw the football, and I'm 10 yards short. You got to push the ball down.
Takes it the other way. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. And he go back to work in the final period of this one. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now on 1st down from the 30. He'll blow it down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They go to the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead and make the defense stop you.
He has 89 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This offense could not have executed, and this breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Wyoming.
The Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Timeout called by the offense to make sure this play call is perfect. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game.
Dialed up the fake. He's looking to throw. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. They'll try the run. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Hurley. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Running into the open space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. From the gun. Skips away from pressure. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the ground, it's Etienne. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Oh, better look out! Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete. I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Might want to stick with kicking this time after misfiring on the last fake. Nestles it in at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And the defense got it. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run off the clock from here. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. At the 35, he's open. All kinds of room to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wyoming! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Iowa State, 35.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
4 wideout set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cyclones want to move quickly. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock.
One more play to pad the stats.
Second down coming up.
Gonna swing it on second down. And he's got it. Late touchdown. Lining up for the onside kick. Just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Wants to throw on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.